Welcome back to another Landlord Lowdown. Now, last week we were talking about the removal of the Section 21 no fault eviction notice. There's another part of that I want to talk about today. So again, as I did say last week, this has only been talked about, it's been presented, it's been around for a couple of years now that the gossip has been talked about removing Section 21. They don't have it in Scotland and everything still works there from what I gather. Now, one of the main points of this, as we said last week, was to remove basically the revenge evictions. But then another question came up recently with the landlord. What if they want their property back, or what if they need the property back to sell it? How are they going to remove a tenant? Well, there will still be those options within that. There has to be, because the landlord does need to obviously get their property back. But one thing I did pick up on from reading some articles is that if you want your property back because you want to get rid of that tenant and then re-let it straight away, you can't just pretend that you're going to, or they're looking at, you can't just pretend that I'm going to sell the property, need my house back, out you go. And then a week later go, right, now put it back on for another £300 more. You're not going to be allowed to do that from what we gather. Now, again, this is speculation, but a lot of the times, a lot of the stuff that I'm reading from the industry sides that it's coming from is pretty much sure that it's going to happen. But what it does do, or what it should do, again, I say should because it's not sort of been signed off yet. It should allow you that if you do need to move back into your property, I don't know, you're moving back to the country or for work, you've got to come back, or if you need to sell your property, it will and should have the allowances to enable you to do that. Again, though, if you ever have any questions, just reach out to me, chat to me, I'll talk it through with you. And again, please make sure you do have, particularly with the changes on the horizon, a adequate and suitable rent guarantee and legal protection insurance, okay? We would always serve a Section 21 notice, but we don't serve the Section 8, so that wouldn't be down to a professional, i.e. solicitor or your insurers. Again, if you get any questions, give me a call, drop me a message, and we'll see you next week. Take care.